The Warmind Rasputin has been stuck inside of an Engram for 2 years, but that may all change starting next season. Today we are going to discuss new dialogue involving the ancient Warmind, and also the importance he will have leading up to Lightfall and the final shape. This character will make a return, and a major death may also be on the horizon.
Humanity's refuge does not lie in us alone. First, we must awaken its power fully. The Guardians that entered the Deep Stone Crypt brought new life to the long-dormant machines of Europa. They carry with them knowledge long thought lost. There was one whose knowledge of the darkness exceeded even our own. Clovis took precautions to keep us from interfering. Didn't want us exposing every dark truth about every unethical experiment. Amongst the madness, however, it appears our efforts were not in vain.
Rasputin, I did what I believed to be right. I came here to protect humanity. I should be afraid. Any rational person would be. I'm not. I know without a question that no matter what comes next, we can face it together.
Before we get into the new dialogue about the Warmind, let's recap the last time the story was focused on Rasputin. This will bring us back to Season of Worthy, where we would infiltrate Seraph bunkers, lure out enemy foes, and set up defenses around Earth to stop the Almighty from crashing into the city. The whole season focused on arming up this Warmind with enough power to stop the attack and save the day, right? And by the end, city leaders like Zavala, who were weary of the supercomputer's ideals, came to trust him, even allowing the Warmind to access anything it needed to protect the last safe city.
Anna believes that the Warmind Rasputin can prevent this catastrophe. It hasn't helped us before. I don't trust it will now. The collapse. You were there. You gave everything to a cause and saw it all swept away. You're afraid to fail. Again. So am I. I've never considered how it must have felt to live through the collapse. From this day, we speak as allies, not warriors who seek to wield each other as weapons. After we break the Almighty, the city will devote whatever resources you need towards banishing these dark omens. When they come, we will stand together, as equals, as guardians.
Just after the Almighty was destroyed, the pyramids would arrive in Season of the Arrivals, and Rasputin would attempt to save the day once more, but this time, things were different. All of his systems were brought offline, and what remained of him was placed inside of an engram by Anna Bray as they would leave Mars. Hints in lore and audio have been heard since, like in Season of the Hunt where Anna was trying to place Rasputin into an exo body, but wasn't really having any success.
I came back to the tower, but you were in a meeting with Ikora, so I went to see how Anna's work with Rasputin is progressing. She's made several failed attempts at importing his consciousness into the body of a dead exo. Anna has a brilliant mind, but she's squandering herself trying to salvage the remains of that Golden Age tyrant. She should put her talents towards something more productive. Maybe I'm just bitter.
So that's where we've been. In Witch Queen, we got that whole Nephili stronghold stuff. That was the only mention of Rasputin, but this could change very soon. It's been long speculated that the next season may involve the Warmind's return and also Anna Bray. If Neomuna was found because the Witness stole secrets from the Golden Age Rasputin on Mars, bringing back this character would also assist us. Tell us your secrets, Rasputin, so we could stop this invasion. In the Collector's Edition, it does say that Osiris, when he awakes, has visions of a city on Neptune. But the witness also had to find out about this city, and unless it was monitoring Osiris when he was asleep somehow, maybe found out that way, I doubt it. Rasputin seems like the most obvious candidate. The last couple of weeks in Season of Plunder, we've received some new dialogue entries as the season progressed. In Expedition here in the Cosmodrome, Spider says this.
So this is where the Warmind Rasputin stockpiled its weapons, eh?
That's correct. It was once the most powerful intelligence in the Sol system, and it commanded an enormous arsenal. But after the Dark Fleet arrived, its consciousness was transferred into an Engram.
Really? It must be the most valuable Engram in the whole system. Priceless. Who has it now, did you say?
When I first heard that, it kind of made me feel uneasy. Spider, yes, is mainly on our side, but that doesn't mean he wouldn't go behind our backs to scam us in other ways like he did with the Engram system. Anna Bray currently, as far as we know, still holds this Rasputin Engram. Spider is like, who did you say has that Engram? Maybe he was just curious, or maybe he wants power like that for himself. And think about it this way, if Spider thinks that way, mainly an ally, what about our enemies? What if next season opened up with Anna Bray getting attacked and losing the Engram? Then throughout the season our duty is to try and recover it, or find a way to transfer his consciousness throughout this Engram into a new body like an Exo perhaps. Those are obviously just theories, but the point is that the most powerful Engram in the system, the most powerful intelligence in the system, can't currently defend itself, and it would be pretty bad if that fell into enemy hands. This Warmind is super powerful. It was created to defend humanity, and that's what it did multiple times. It also did some questionable things like destroying the Iron Lords, luring them out with Siva, and killing Lord Felwinter. But since awakening after the collapse and reactivating its defenses, he seems to have changed his ways a bit with the Worthy season and also the arrival of the Darkness. Thanks to Anna Bray, this relationship between Rasputin, the Warmind, and the city seems to mesh a bit more cleaner with a sort of middle ground, and the Hellas Basin was the start of that. Rasputin no doubt will be a major character in the final events of this saga, fighting possibly Nezarec and its curse, rebuilding Rasputin and using him to search through the secrets of Neptune, secrets the Witness has already obtained and is in progress of achieving. We know that Deepstone Crypt weapons are going to be craftable next season, giving us another reason to return to Europa, where new content may also take place. The Deepstone Crypt makes perfect sense if we're trying to learn what to do with Rasputin's Engram. Clovis Bray still exists, Exo secrets, and a possible new dungeon. In the Destiny Massive Breakdowns podcast, Bungie also said players can expect Black Armory or Dawn weapons to return if there's a story beat centered around a specific character. So they used the example of Black Armory there. If there was something centered around Ada 1, maybe those weapons would return. So think about that. Now that we have Deepstone Crypt weapons returning and able to be craftable, sounds like something for sure is going down on Europa. There's also been some rumors thrown out about a possible death next season, but as for who that could be, we're unsure. Anyway, Guardians, that's all we got for today's video. If we do get a Rasputin season announced soon, I wanted to sort of recap the events and get you excited for it, and also discuss this new dialogue from Spider. He mentions the Warmind for a reason. If you'd like to see some more Destiny lore and mysteries just like this video, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. Anyway, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video.